Ever wish you could read people's minds? What if I told you there are techniques that unlock this ability? By understanding these techniques, you'll be able to effortlessly pick up on what people are thinking and feeling. They'll become an open book to you. Let's dive into this captivating story that will unveil these secrets and show you how to use them in your own life. The marketplace thrummed with its usual vibrancy. Silk banners snapped in the breezes, vendors hawked their wares, and the rhythmic pounding of a distant carpenter added to a percussive note to the symphony of sound. Nestled amidst the colorful chaos was a tea master, renowned for his uncanny ability to understand his customers. Unlike his peers, who relied on visual cues, the tea master listened, his ears attuned to the subtle whispers that revealed a person's inner world. One afternoon, a scholar, known for his vast knowledge confined to dusty tomes, approached the tea master's stall. Desperate to improve his social interactions, the scholar bowed awkwardly.
Tea master,
He began, his voice stiff and formal.
I've heard whispers of your talents. Teach me the secrets of reading people.
The tea master, a man with a gentle demeanor and a smile as warm as the sun, chuckled softly.
There are no secret formulas, scholar. Reading people is about cultivating a deep awareness, not just with your ears, but with your entire being. However, the most important ingredient is being present in the moment. It's like trying to read a book with a whirlwind raging in your mind. The words are there, but the wind scatters them, making comprehension impossible. My master, Gautama Buddha, used to say, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." His wise words have served me well throughout my life.
The scholar, intrigued by this new perspective, furrowed his brow.
Present in the moment, you say. How can one achieve that state when the mind is a constant stream of thoughts, judgments, and past experiences?
The tea master gestured for the scholar to sit.
Imagine your mind as a cluttered room, scholar. Stacks of dusty tomes represent your past experiences. Whispers of judgments float in the air, and anxieties about the future hang heavy like cobwebs. In such a state, how can you hear the quiet whispers of the person sitting right in front of you?
The scholar contemplated this analogy.
So you're saying we need to clear this mental clutter?
Precisely.
The tea master agreed.
Think of being present as decluttering this room. Acknowledge the thoughts, judgments, and anxieties, but don't let them take center stage. Gently push them aside, like stacking those books neatly in a corner and opening a window to let the stale air escape. Now, the person in front of you can be seen clearly, their nonverbal cues, the language of their eyes, expressions, body language, and even the way they move can be heard loud and clear.
The scholar nodded slowly, a flicker of understanding dawning in his eyes.
So, a clear mind is a prerequisite to reading people accurately.
Indeed.
The tea master confirmed.
Once you've achieved this state of presence, the true learning begins. Now, let's delve into the specifics.
Intrigued, the scholar settled down as the tea master began brewing a pot of calming chamomile tea. The rhythmic hiss of the water kettle, the quiet clinking of the porcelain cups against the wooden tray, these sounds seemed inconsequential to the scholar, but the tea master listened intently. As the golden liquid filled the cups, the tea master spoke, his voice laced with wisdom.
The world is a conversation waiting to be heard, scholar. It's spoken not just in words, but also in the silent language of the eyes, the face, the body, and even the way a person moves.
The scholar furrowed his brow.
How can one glean anything from such fleeting things?
The tea master smiled knowingly.
The eyes, scholar, are windows to the soul. A fleeting glance away might indicate discomfort or a desire to hide something, but a sustained gaze, on the other hand, can speak volumes of interest or excitement. Notice the dilation of the pupils. They widen with curiosity and narrow with focus. By observing these subtle movements, you can begin to understand a person's true feelings.
The scholar pondered this. His mind conjured images of eyes that he had encountered in his studies, but never truly interpreted.
But master,
The scholar interjected.
how can one differentiate between these fleeting moments and a simple blink?
An excellent question, scholar.
The tea master replied, pouring a cup of tea and placing it in front of the scholar.
Observe a person's blink rate. A rapid blink can indicate nervousness or anxiety, while a slow, deliberate blink might suggest boredom or even judgment. The direction of their gaze is equally important. Someone looking down might be shy or submissive, while someone who frequently checks their watch could be impatient or preoccupied.
The scholar sipped his tea, the chamomile calming effect easing his initial skepticism.
So the eyes reveal a person's internal state.
He mused. The tea master nodded.
Indeed. Now let's explore the language of facial expressions. A face, much like a canvas, can reveal a story through the subtle shifts of muscles. A frown, of course, suggests sadness or disapproval. But a genuine smile, one that crinkles the eyes at the corners, speaks volumes about happiness and openness. A pursed mouth might indicate skepticism, while a raised eyebrow can convey surprise or disbelief. By learning to read these expressions, you can unlock a deeper understanding of a person's emotional state.
But surely, Master,
The scholar interjected once again.
a simple smile can be a mere formality.
True,
The tea master agreed, his smile widening slightly.
but observe the details, scholar. A genuine smile reaches the eyes, crinkling them at the corners. A forced smile, on the other hand, is often confined only to the lips, leaving the eyes devoid of warmth.
The scholar nodded thoughtfully, his mind racing with the possibilities this new knowledge presented.
So the face tells the story of the emotions a person might be trying to hide.
He concluded.
Not just emotions.
The tea master added.
Tension in the jaw can indicate stress, while flushed cheeks might betray embarrassment. A wrinkle on the bridge of the nose could hint at concentration, and pursed lips could suggest deep thought.
The conversation flowed as smoothly as the tea itself. The scholar, captivated by the tea master's insights, leaned forward, eager to absorb every word. The final piece of the puzzle, the tea master explained, was the art of understanding body language and mannerisms.
The human body, scholar, is a powerful communicator.
The tea master said.
Notice a person's posture. Are they standing tall with confidence or slumped with dejection? Crossed arms might indicate defensiveness, while open arms suggest receptivity. Observe how they fidget. Restless hands can signal nervousness or impatience, while a firm handshake speaks of confidence and assertiveness.
But Master, what if someone simply has a habit of fidget or a handshake that's naturally weak?
The scholar trailed off, his initial excitement tinged with doubt. The tea master chuckled, the sound as warm as the steam rising from their teacups.
Ah, scholar, that's where the true art of reading people lies. It's not about isolated gestures, but about observing the symphony they create. Look at a person as a whole. Their posture, their fidgeting, their facial expressions, even the way they move through space. Are their movements jerky and hurried, suggesting anxiety? Or are they slow and deliberate, hinting at thoughtfulness?
The scholar closed his eyes, picturing the bustling market around them. He strained to hear not just the sounds, but the unspoken language the tea master described.
So it's a combination of everything then?
He asked, a hint of understanding creeping into his voice.
Precisely.
The tea master confirmed.
Now let's put this knowledge into practice. Observe the woman entering the stall now.
A woman with a hurried gait and a worried expression approached them. Her brow was furrowed, and she kept glancing at her watch.
She seems impatient.
The scholar offered tentatively. The tea master smiled.
Indeed. But notice the way she chews on her lower lip, a sign of nervousness. And although she seems hurried, her movements are surprisingly precise. Perhaps she's worried about being late for something important.
The woman reached the stall and spoke in a rushed tone.
2 jasmine teas to go, please.
As she paid and hurried away, the scholar felt a surge of accomplishment. He had for the first time began to decipher the silent language the tea master had described.
Now, observe the man approaching from the other side.
The tea master instructed. A tall man with a confident stride entered the stall. He stood tall, His shoulders squared, and his gaze met the tea master's directly.
He seems confident.
The scholar noted, emboldened by his previous success.
Indeed. But notice the slight hitch in his step, a physical imperfection that his confident posture tries to mask. Observe how he keeps his hands clasped behind his back, a sign of formality, perhaps even a desire to appear powerful.
The man cleared his throat and spoke in a deep and authoritative voice.
1 pot of your finest oolong tea, please.
The scholar watched as the man interacted with the tea master, his initial confidence masking a subtle undercurrent of nervousness. He marveled at how the tea master, without even seeing these details, had accurately described the man's demeanor. By the time the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across the marketplace, the scholar felt transformed. He had learned that the world was a conversation awaiting to be heard, not just with ears, but with his entire being. He thanked the tea master profusely, his voice filled with newfound respect.
Master, you have opened my eyes, even if metaphorically. I now see the world as a symphony of silent cues waiting to be deciphered. The eyes, the expressions, the body language, the movements, all pieces of a conversation waiting to be heard.
The tea master smiled warmly.
Indeed, scholar. Now go forth and listen. The world has a story to tell you if you only know how to hear it.
This story highlights the key to reading people is first and foremost being present and in the moment, which allows you to truly focus on the nonverbal cues someone is sending. Then, by deciphering the language of the eyes, facial expression, body language, and even their movement patterns, you gain a deeper understanding of their inner world. Did you enjoy this story? If you want to learn more incredible skills and unlock your full potential, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. And if this story resonated with you, feel free to share it with others who might find it valuable. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Until next time, nurture your light.